Hey everyone, welcome to episode 17 of Tuesday Tips. Today's going to be a 3x3 stage tip. It's going to kind of be about cross inspection. So, when you do your 3x3 regularly, obviously everyone knows you get 15 seconds to inspect the cross, or inspect the cube. In these 15 seconds, pretty much everyone that's been speed cubing for a while is able to plan out their entire cross, and a lot of the better cubers can plan out their first pair as well. So, you know when when you solve the 3x3, you always have the entire cross planned out. You never have to think about where the cross pieces are because you've already done that. Once you start the timer, the cross is just kind of gonna fall into place naturally. However, it's obviously very different. It's very different on a big cube. On big cubes, you finish your reduction and then you immediately start cross, and you have no inspection. You pretty much are going in blind. If you haven't been paying attention to where the edges are, you are absolutely going in blind. You pretty much look at the cube and you see the first piece. What's really common to do in this scenario is to pretty much pretend you're doing a no inspection solve. You pick up the cube, you see, oh, red and white cross edge, solve it. Oh, now I see the rest of the pieces. Now I can solve the cross. Yeah, you're going to be able to get the cross done, but that's really not how you would solve the normal 3x3 cross. Obviously, it's pretty common to tell people when they're learning how to solve the cross at a high speed is to plan out your entire cross, see all 4 cross pieces, figure out the least number of moves to get there. And while you might not have time to completely plan it out, think heavily about it in a big cube solve, you definitely want to strike a balance between just starting out with the first cross piece you see. Oh, red and white, solve that. Oh wait, I could have been much more efficient if I had not done those moves. I recommend that you at least take a quick glance in the cube, try and just like kind of scan the cube and see where all the cross pieces are. And this should really only take like a quarter, maybe half of a second. Just quickly scan the cube, hopefully you'll see all the cross pieces, and then you can quickly plan out. It might not be the optimal cross, but something much better than you had kind of originally if you were just to do a no inspection solve. Another good tip is if you're on 6x6, 7x7, or 5x5, any of them, while you're doing parity, you can see the cross edges. Like right here, we have parity, and we're going to finish reduction with parity, and there's no look ahead. You know what parity is. You don't need to look ahead. So right here, I already see that blue and white's going to be right here. I have orange is going to end up here. I already see all 4 cross edges, and I know kind of the general locations of where they're going to be after parity finishes. And then I went straight into that cross was actually really fast. That would have been super nice. Definitely look ahead at your cross during parity. If you want to practice this, I recommend you can definitely try out some no inspection 3x3 solves. Go ahead, do some no inspection 3x3 solves. Try picking up the cube and immediately solving the cross without thinking about anything or examining anything. And then try picking up the cube, kind of glancing really quick, and then going into your more pre-planned cross. This might not be as good on as a great example because you're not completely blind if you're doing an actual big cube solve. You have a general idea. You should be looking when you're doing your last 2 edges, where are your cross edges, what's going to look good, so you're not completely blind, but it's definitely kind of good practice.